Tower in the winter margin is she van culture crohu.
Nis bhí ra an tunna gan na rialach agus a ríist cúplaánna chur a gcuoine díomhtá tucha second for a mun selleve chur túirt fé chúl sin fé second sa dá neomad dearnacht an le fé neomad an le tá Alan Kelly mar réiteoir going sa don tarna Cluiche agus Tiobraid Árann na gimmert heb na live a claim mar a chinchib ein duna díag an taobh agus tá Chris Costendon son fé slata an gúil agus mai géalann tú cúil leistigh na sin 3 finte cúig finte las móga ach tá sé tamín ar na himiráí ní cadbachtáibh ach pass live at bháin sin hen chúsin son gur pass le cumán a bhíon son ach tá go hena féin son Cathal O'Connell agus beag sé siúdlár tá Padge Collins leis an son amó lár na parke ach na Tiobraid agus bháir ach gan second is sellef na Near road to get Jan McCormick and son. Fasha put to trust and hold and Sagas talker. Behalling his tickets on Hossington. Kids Scohan son. The Hood and Clár agus Arda Lesha Mackinson. They get Padge Collins. Glantach and Shul. Tulik to Stigan son agus Sungal True cool bar there. They get Tiobraid Árann agus they're going to give to Paul Maharo Vian Temple to here. Put to trust and son. Brendan Maher Dúirteach an cíine go siúd agus tá sé mé machar se dóibh líne má tá tú díreach teis teachtasteach go baile céad slat a feid na park seo agus 3 ratas coie go begáinní beag le na chuis ar lehead se chun in Clár beag daoine teachtasteach de hir an sa agus ní bheith mína tagarta ionadaithe a bheith teachtanú gemacht mar tá nuad an ána chuir Más Hamilton son hir na cosint Galore scoring the Lewis a chéad chléthe ach láthar na huaire le héadí David McInerney agus Uchlí an Clár a socrú síos Dan McCormick de se get dul trast in na parke Agent Diet agus tá cuid díomhar a séad a fé láthar an sa ar AIG Fenway Tom Cox sa Cluiche score aimse an son
Conor Kenny a bahanor sin agus tactisteach ar tíomh Clé campus cumíocha Cléthe Vandy sin Rooney de fear na Clár mar Clé Shelvíochta sin há sin úsáid agus a gná Clé Sáile chuma a fuair na Tiobraid han láideach sin an mó tradiisiúnta há chu láideach de bogal leis an líráid há sin le feiscin dlúas a Cléthe seo.
Seachonú Clár agus freigar tasáil was an Tony Kelly muidirteach ísan an son agus ní Kelly raimse gur deire ach Peter Duggan Kelly imid an bark fell áhar-nish. Ní léon teoir le líon na bheann agus féidir nó na nachra is féidir a dhéanamh. Churn chuirithe na nimiróirí atá mar chúis an sa don gluthe ceanna se bheith siúil leabhar a chluig na mar sin rimigheire an chluithe seo. Ach snéad Peter Duggan an son sin géad scór. Agus luach cúicín de faointíir sin mar gabh sé las mó don Chris Costendon fithe méidir sin. Brúmí glisnachar Jack Brown an well vís gan lán choolaí húirtear a gan áíre stoch gur bertán a chéin líne fá péir péascéilech bíon imróirí glúiseach timppel. I Tiobraid go teachtamach an son is Tomás Hamill sa chluithe go lua machchan sa a lár slí bhfuil tú trasna na park an son sa cím out a stig go deas an sonnacha feinach ach níl cuach tucha seconds cín tú clog an son níos tá sin teanna le deire ó ríist ná an na cúd bardaí an sa dóna túí stoch an sonnaistigh reitas na léchra go dtí seo dhéanamh.
Yeah, cínta go bhfuil agus conaic go mar éile Colm Callan sa chéad cluicheach sin an feidnach sin a bhí tú a chaint deire dul trasna sin cúine gar
sin cúine gar an son agus ceá siúd ceann eile tá ceadaige cúd barda an fearmháin a bheittigh an líne agus Bert Chosantóir mar a chinse bhar an dáhéamhtas na cúlaí beis sé sunna rás amach a dhéireadh an fear a bheith go bóla Seán Curran sa chásan a chur dá bhuiile.
Bhís a féchad der bhís ag tréin ácút ag Clárné agus bhíad ré á clacht agus bhí cumir dain séir ar a cethar háid rith amach ach a skillfuil lethe gceist.
sé bhí chéad teanga bháil úntach an son agus tá bhar a seans mithe cosíocht an éas an son don gláirige David Reedy. Is sé hénig Cathal O'Connell ísisiil talamhaíoch an éifichtach ar fad lascáilteach an son íirecht ar chód an son chomá don gláirige Peter Duggan treist an chéad ceann gáilt Conor McGrath éhrú Tusa again Clár tá siad it was a Jack Brown Favreau and son Dierig Fer Marcio Ibradar na Churda Villa Reached pass live a wine sa Cluiche agus the fish can in the Bertka which the guest got pass live a hood of son Queen should well it's kind of again back killing chicken McDermott Mark Cluiche at Martin Channel What is Stach and son last goal to Stach again Fane again Michael Breen
Hashe Samuel han kart got fine pass off mar Shinrod nach will or swing of fine or hot to give her to hot to walk into swing of her Corby her Dara pass off the mar Shin you know Cluiche team Cluiche topping the into these morning in Ella
John McCormick stop and son then a hurt they get David McInerney Fiach Cluiche fantastic and so as Daffs and Sonach well the Lapu gemacht Dalen Sonndags kan ook maar nu de Bronter pak zei richtig viel binnen af voor Cluiche gevangen vind ik die Cadigan Irnelle kunnen start na maken de ver Hamon und für der Serie da Cadigan Versum kan out und steht er live agus Cluiche Gemon Schul Alan Kelly she should return line because she should be my return Ravina and so Te is more Tahi Eric Cluiche Connor Kenny Cluiche McInerney Ficalach Cluiche na Yom Tí Luhad Cahill Malone talk go hauling and father get Duggan and son agus Tasha a toot fechol agus the Vuelchet Mas Hamel law for the year with the Aston Slitter Marshall which
no the has to keen to Cabbage to Cluiche chick hall and Irland play show let David McInerney agus Hammond Treshe Eshkent Gobinik Kira Leerod Gadi show han skillige agus Loske at Lloyd's Koma agus Ea Kirk Keen a reach Marshin Cluiche Deshin to no love our reach another
Michigan ni good that hang of oil Kewn on daar lenistig af ola mach agus raachon again daar on neskre mas fede de sin hoorter agus dus de koni garas o kai gehen im roile schachs na dine ta so Cluiche mar o jerfa vesel Highland and Park Tiobraid Árann nu zien sa Scori should go on go plan should get Clár Stefan me na khone gus ta sin sin skillt van son ganach live on a shin Kenny reached
Natter Connes fortune Lira in a laugh you full of trust that comes to Buddha in Vadro happy Hurchech a laugh so drama had a laugh passenger team a laugh one is keen to it in the Vandis Biniki the Clay hot Ibrori Vandis come a seal the love one come on so cooler fad
Brendan Maher I call us the Jonah does a Shems Callan Tashe and so master Clár Nietzsche Gimmert agus a reached cool on to Highland son ich hab's gemeint ich hab ga who Galian Version Kern Ach nie kurig Barometer agus ta Tibber de Gnish the Crow Gamansa but to Keen agus Destin so get McCormick saw again good Barda Kenner if you're no hint part of it Schlitter first on taction the end of Donald Toohey again the pressure have to get 2 years old another 140 jaar door Horace so some Sache Vadle Peter Duggan Crow Galore Dakrach de Echt Mas Hamel Sonnestige Kussen getreen agus ta Meteor agus ta cat gan out again das in the Yenbach Miskina now agus ach ta she couldn't lead Clár Jerry here get Conor McGrath agus deal Ferna contacted the shin
no Leroy Blue British Shears Bar shin like a far shin the left jack on the run a yellow another of four Stoker go veil now he's stuck with a Clár Nish Michael Breen unfortunately some character should come on or shit
Ferris far the biggest no McGrath Hawson agus ta Cooney Gara let tilt and so
She's a mole should cone a Brian Mar and smack the hog in Rory's the law hog no found has she took right there in these farnas of he of his dog Kai Shevik cream I was going to a brass sucker the count on Cooney again of the guard
Paul Maher's the hold the Hebron fell Lahr saw her reached the sun again over yes agus ta she going to macht lesser skewered Fark Gamavi iske de Barksha Martin Carcalorach Bedna Bechien Churhe le Park Rock is an ta Derek le Brendan Maher's and Yinche Yrecht and Froige Churlish Council agus dan macht hang ball dient again Bechien le Geelte or the lesson so get David McInerney Súlan son ón Clár ar a defhol ar rinne cotá John Conlon. Marsin tána tusan na Pierdlí mór a fada stige cá agus David Fitzgerald cusan tórdach an á ach mianach tas a iawn.
Yeah, bit of a Spain agus é réic a bhí sé bra oscar nó seo ach bhíidir bhí far breis ag landché raig pass amach chuige agus ní bhah chun échrichtú ón áit
Marsin na Cluiche sa a bhaid níos a hana na mar bhíon chiad Cluiche Leathcheannais Clár chun tosa le cúpla pointe ach tá pocéir gan isin so.
Neachas son fella bhí déanta an sin frí mír na rág bhí gceistach Bachir go há gceist
John O'Dwyer.
Okay, rest away. Outside the 30. Outside the 30. I can't hear
Tá
it.
sé go maiile bob a caiise bheith cuaach an istá sé anna fágacht an lína fé slat. Ní bhgéan a chlúiseach chun cíine tá gechan slitar a bhóla. Well, bhí sé anna fágacht a bheith out leistigh an lína fé slatsan. Nach bhí Alan Kelly in éon lína leis. Carl Malone a bhólach an tosaigh ach tóca fé Lorne Toll agus tóca go dtíana get Tom Fox. Tá is a ciúlacht a rís sa chléir seo, buiteach an cíine san, Ger Brown an tá agus teiste ge agus tá sé sin. Go chóteach mar hamáid.
Right there, fad now, Kate Van Keith, I mean, a cool come over, son. Kate Van are good to dear, get thrown cool bar, Donald Tui, Jas, she so is fear, Bugger Chiang, come on, like it's. Jock, right there, father, was saying, the Jim, the Stout, no sheer.
Ach, bhí an fantáiste út Alan Kelly de Heberdarn, as cá sé go der fuck éidir cinis, agus tá sé chunisteach sa chuine go deas an son, agus na Tiberdig, agus Noel McGrath.
Yeah, I just had the whistle.
Marsin, na thing in Americanic gur piúta plúr na mána os a gúna machanta.
Roger.
John Martinson a Hamil. And a Sean Gaffison there against Tom Fox. Sheernsa. For Fadle Dunamar. Shul Cattonsa and Ishve Conor Kennigs. Thinking she shot quite a Kodach Jack Brown. Tasha Shaw Haravet, Hanavach Markhor, Kawakalegus. Ghanaian chance against the Himmelody Sussa Hogans.
Tap and go, tap and go, tap and go.
Well, tap and go, maar daar zit dat sheer groter. Agus er is, Blackout en Scarlson, dan Clár. Oké, Tony Kelly. Tá sé na dan leis jou nach neder hánig go dan gaan parken gefoil. Nach tá Kelly jou. Rory Hayes. Tá gerichten sorge, get Tony Kelly. Maar de faster vader get Kelly en die Christophe de Giemen geminnig in Oerle Seiling zijn parken graag is een trasnoon. Knakken her Garish de Gala, hij get Ryan Taylor.
Pantáiste sin cinnig ceart.
Again, Alan, well done. You did it. Okay, well done. Bobby, you can't cross the line, all right?
Tony Kelly reaching, Tony Kelly Eshkin there. Aim Parky Murray out there down near the raw.
Hold the line. Outside.
Ishmarshin. Bobby Duggan and Trussa. Yes, agus 4 reel.
Kemper's got an carton with Brian Nation raw come on agus bubbles a token on Kewnella. Ro Garrett and Lean and Lee have on there a hosher of our lead hosher the intin go into one of Lean or has no these small iron agus better go on shin go down shin offering on Boylan Lean to tier a yard.
Ach, weet je, dat doet vanavond die een gallen al hoog niet voor de sheers zich hier daar. Nu zich hier gelukkig kan ook dat hij in de binnen zijn kaart gezoekt.
Agus hosher shin salaire in the file topping command or a bucket to the right is in the front of the garden if either a dull if at least that pole a or if he fell the end if either a she kasula imroring Clár typically good these shot her name comes to play shot not she just caught topping event swing of come bugger right here for home fell the end.
And the back dicht again, Jack Brown and Son Favreau. She'll kinne the English nimmer Pat Collins. Agus Alan Kelly, tá Sule and Joe again Versa Tranona. The collation son there Bobby Duggan. Trasta Rish Knee Podge. She went to Miller Hanvar Mary Kate Kremnix Kech over Rowan Sa She Ashte Agasias. Savard and Scorish and Son Sticks a hole after Ocean Tan the chance. Agus Puerta Darmooney and Balthasar.
Sar scored their fan this week. Come air Grefsha Kundugul Mark Hamill is she's Douglas Tony if he out nor a Cassia Mark come air Burton the Squishy Nash Lacy Day of Tony Kelly Mars gone off. These Clifton I in yellow of Park is dog Cassia Chasing Agus the Ravania out Sar's cooler fan.
Easy lad, keep it up.
Puerta is daar Katafik. Os Corgan Chul. Takich last year. Well, the Conor Kenny have their pass. Kenny has broken trust in Carcalorach, John McGrath. John McGrath Takistach. No McGrath is a second ahead. Achas er devil an Parker on Schlitter Nish. Bobby Duggan. The Dierig smacht the Oilach had Bert. Hibberdach agus Kiestig and Mertigo. Morta, Cowan and Son again. Or Dara Curry. Agus Tasson Nish will and Retor Ligantlish and need to Stolen Pocket a brown to get.
On Iber no Dara Curry on Norshin every year a Leroy the Fabatipa Lachis, but Bertie Rocker agus they're Honish Stack. Co topic of the day Curry the law agus a region swing of top for these top rule on hand yellow coma. For air Hosh and Tarrington. She and Nish agus.
Tasha needs footage here and trust Bobby Duggan. Corin Philor. Sorry, come back again, Mooney. Agus home again. Idina Hassel. Machansa, Joe Lorna Parker. Corrigan Sunta, Patrick Banner Maher.
Tidy, lads, on the ball.
Cashin Vacu, McCannon Floyd, Nachur, Dana Voilish and Schlitter and Sergus, Alan Kelly. Good Lord and Glibberchin. Tasha Sanulish, Shlee Alloran and Ray Torlish, the Heminori.
Hosh, cushion the town where fad. Rodella, 6-1 or on Tarrington or on Tahavish. Campus give me 11th dash eat the cut better. 3 of windows roding in the full Marnik. I'm basically clipper to hot the right. Fear Hosh Foss and not Kina. As me and August Hockley Marshall got. They took now Hosh and Tresh on that road. The end of August here. Rod Jules, okay. He's dash eat the front. Marshall or he'll all stuff.
And you can't O'Connell, Laura, and against son. Dun Clár agus Shref she should the nimmer begun in me a wacht for Nishach Shadeshach and Clár Machan so it's on Clehain John Connon if the Coogan son the Shelev and Clitoris Miniki better if the jet nor the Mahashin in the ground so the O'Connell Skilana Yasach are reached the college the Dirk Rimissioner go Father Machtlesh Shachunish Peter Dugganach came out to reward and son again. Washington contract on the acid shows in Hiet Clef in his most going as a Hiet Clef. After she saw Gobber Hope and Kent Clef town Davar.
Yellow ball.
And I know in that four and so er far trainer to slow man more. So Hamid Taka is there Agasta Gahen Khor Big agus Dia Khor Soud. Fanaton Hona Duggan reached. Drain better against it, so they get Tomas Hamill stole him. Banner Maher.
Another banner on O'Brien, Shea Marshin, banner.
Well, you see, Hirsch Dachinson in the box there, bit not of any guest again. After Bat's for Fachtger, Fegranio Matavara.
I was looking at Potun cheaply, yeah.
Tasha sure. Nish. Peter Duggan. Agus and Dove Curtin Gallagher, Dara Mooney and Sunnistake. Agus Shin Hukin, Agus Barna. The Hulkin after an ish. Shachun Tiberdorn and ish. McGrath. Put the trust and so again. Garish Dach, Gadasla, Stigger, say, Kirchner, go home and get John McGrath. Agus is telling a Ben all, a couldn't pass again.
Yeah, Courage, Keita, Agus, John, like Larry, check away, $1, yes, Agus, is Casula, another Jack Brown, if he also core, Agus, Cassia, Agus, and Dirk, against second, Derry, Cassia, away. Sort, Immert, their fad.
So Harris and Davlin put it that skill. So again, McGrath has to try to know Sergeant Cogus can end Wheeler Mooney reached Tansilas board and a medical board is the question can end on us.
King Douglas is your running at 30 like you're a hard dash in this is Casula like the higher lesson shall be the hot McGee to say Neil dashing or not will more on dashing and cool bar on keyboard on show Mark High sheet. And skill a hide a cool bar and coming out as well. How should layer on showing off.
Shachun Clár reached on a home from Davlina. Achmat Stigginson. They get David Reedy. Tashin Dirk let the park who saw Gachni Queen let down. Tashin shall last more because they put a hole in their fad. Is Jacha good in Leontine and son. They get Rodney Ian Galvin. Marshin, Shachin the Faintinish and agus Shachun John McGrath, the Heberdorn agus Cluiche Leathcheannais. Cluiche gan Elvin a Hogan agus 2 here reached.
Conor Kenny is swing of the topic on Orshin, Cluiche Leathcheannais the flabber people agus nach Ravenia. Captain got a probably these Willa agus an fall attack agus Cluiche got topic right, Woody Garish. They really trash beside the foot that's a guard to the shot.
Not the William Cool, not in a fact in his accounts and Lesh. Mehan Reger, Noel McGrath, about to saw. Fenway Matira Hemera, agus is slower son, there Alan Kelly. Ach, Anna Hemula Rish mar Horgan vertical party in the Nash Geek, Captain's on the Chicken McGrath, a crow on yes, after a cool the John and son. Ach, ta galore score all a dent Lesh, Egan Clár, ach, ta Tiobraid Árann Derek Shachti, who fake carrying Clár took me Bishop Tap for Brichter.
AIG Insurance, proud sponsor of the AIG Fenway Hurling Classic.
Customer le máthir fear specialta atá thóir gúna iontach. Is gear go mé an clán fad ag tucht le chéile, agus tá sí géirí go mranóí sí go hiontach. Leis na deara thuirí an món oibre, cé acu is fear a hiigí stíl bórín.
Sraidú a fásin, gléiste an féiste. TG Cehe.
Sona Vitamins, supporting Ireland's health for over 30 years. Sona, support like no other. Available in pharmacies nationwide.
She was just picking up a few things for the office.
It was just a delivery.
It's what he does every day.
How could I know this was going to happen?
He had a licence. What more do you want?
How could this be my fault?
I told her to be safe.
I just feel sick. She has 3 kids.
He just started here.
I can't stop thinking about it.
What do I do now?
This shouldn't happen.
This shouldn't happen.
Road crashes are a leading cause of worker fatalities. If your employees drive for work, you're responsible. If they're driving for work, they're at work.
Meet the new Ford Kuga. How Kuga are you? The new Kuga from €28,495.
Find the ideal gift for the future sporting star in your world. Get online and visit the GAAstore.com, bringing global brands to local heroes.
Help for the movers. Help for the shakers. For the dreamers and schemers. And pure innovators. Help for the truth seekers. The change makers. The ideas creators. And let's not forget those tasty cupcake bakers. From the swearing of vows to the sharing of platters. Because helping each other is help for what matters.
The best short breaks always leave you wanting more. More skipped beats. More senses stirred. More perfect pauses. More paths traveled. More to treasure. Say hello to more.
AIG Insurance, proud sponsor of the AIG Fenway Hurling Classic.
So Clár tá bhadníos tanna ná mar a bhí an chéad chléthe tanabhach mar sin hain ach ag le ham in san gaidan seo tá 7 gúlín iad na fórna fethe cethir in aig a 7 mar derm agus is siad an Clár atá an tosaigh an seo agus beganí níos luatha bhí an lábhan uachtar ag gaiileh á chlias a chéad le Leathcheannais so fethe cethir 7 sa dara le Leathcheannais agus fethe námad fós le teach. Nish Neoine Amonaha a Peladori atá an sa I Boston and Derry Shafton in a mask tá Jason Sherlock atá Fechadori Cluiche. What do you make of the game?
It's amazing. It's just an amazing atmosphere, Michal. Obviously Dublin didn't go so well in the first game, but so it's naturally enough they're only finding their feet. But I think as an occasion it's been superb. So I think people are getting to understand the game a bit more now into the second game. So I'm sure it's going to be a great occasion, and the final will be excellent as well.
And I know some of the Dublin footballers are out here this weekend with yourself, aren't they?
That's right, yeah. AIG have brought out a few of the footballers, both from the male and the female team. So, yeah, we've been just enjoying this. And Boston is such a great city for sport. To be in Fenway Stadium, walking in here this morning and see the crowd and how they've received the games, it's just, I think it's a great occasion for Irish sport.
And I know you were here as well to launch your own autobiography, I think, last night.
Yeah, I did that over the last couple of days as well. So again, yeah, I have the book out, J.O. And again, it was just great to see people from not only Dublin, all around the country kind of getting together. And I suppose that's what's the beauty of the GA. It brings kind of communities together, and obviously we all have that identification with sport.
I suppose there was a bit of a bit of talk of after the All-Ireland about whether the Dubs would travel with the international rules team to Australia. Now they didn't. Now you probably can clarify to us, was there some sort of an internal directive not to travel to Australia?
Well, I don't know whether I can clarify it now, but I know that some guys were asked, and obviously they were playing club stuff. As you know, up until very recently, a couple of guys were injured, and then there was probably guys that weren't invited out. But I watched the games. Obviously it was very close and it was unlucky. I thought the two games were a really good spectacle, so hopefully we will see the games go on and prosper in the future.
And that international dimension, okay, we may be talking about football in your case, but hurling here this afternoon, growing this sport in the States, whether it's football or hurling, is what you've seen here this afternoon a positive move, do you think?
I think so. I know there is a bit of criticism and it's not the game that we know it, but we're in a city full of different sports, and be it basketball, baseball, American football, and to be able to have our product, our games in a showcase like this, I think it's excellent for hurling and for the Irish people. Being in Boston for the last couple of days, the amount of growth that there is for the games and be able to have that connection, I think it's really important. So I know there'll always be criticism about some elements of the game, but I think there's another perspective on it that's really healthy for the games in general.
And I suppose that's a point that maybe people at home don't realise. There are no GAA pitches, with big stands in them, and etc. You have to play on smaller pitches like baseball pitches, soccer pitches, or whatever. So 11 aside, will it work? Are there still further tweaks needed, do you think, to get this right?
I'm sure as a game they probably need to do a couple of things, but I think it can't be lost what it's done for the city to have the people that have an Irish connection, to be able to come here, celebrate what's Irish and have that connection. I think that's what's really important, and that's why I think it's a great occasion.
Alright, good luck at the book. Okay, Sinead Marshin. So, Sinead Scorig Lahav, Cahar Shachtiag and Clár Tussing.
Tá letas mar Cluiche agus tá Tiobraid Árann nunsi Lordach Brown Brilligus Deshin son last month and Chris Cossington son ach Deshin ge Sean Carn could yes agus forílige is Marshall count fadig in good bar agus Kedur Tanona count dult Ganen Jagaval again in Elle or Hul bar of on Green Varele Kid Slatteride on Farkshire gone out Dave Hamilton Park Pelle so the Bell Americanach Shahun and Clár and Issues Tasha the Dirk counts on the horse after Tasha Conrad get Carl Malone just on Taggart and Norino Farrell or look on the Billary or who was a Curfu in the world let Tamalagus Elaine O'Leary agus Tasha shoot the Curfu in Washington Bert Horkuich Tasha Taka Nissen so the Shot Tanona Patrick Bonner Margus the Cluiche Ferma fighter shoots and next time Clár Tussing Lewis last just the turn lad but the task to get Carl Malone Ili Kieran Galore Sogs and Cooley Port and Tussing they get Conor McGrath Shakin the fight Jichan Tussing next in Council of Vader and Reward and son Shane O'Donnell looks Nivona Fish again to Shane Ke Yaru took the Gashki or have the goal against son Hidden Lino in an ish. Ach, can't geeks that makes us Tiobraid Árann. Shachas better see once a turn the lash August on the Hawaii and son live a wine in Schlitter again fair on Clár.
Yeah, later go hos our goal of Rian or Jack Brown and function Gamaso say Mo Diruk. I was taking a Burt down. Inshid the fall size Schlee Lesh School.
When you're very Leshke Bentleshin, my Krieg get Peter Duggan. Acharish can I and Wheeler a good boy there. Good to Machensa or the Lesh. So the Clár get Rory Hayes. Agus tá Tiobraid Árann lechan a gola fós a tarna leisio agus an Clár teachta na hwyr Conor McGrath agus bechearmach cool an sa ach ní raibh
Lien sin gachra de gart agus Conor McGrath he go galler den coaching agus he einer vet was mine of yetach tú dinna these far her ní rád an sin deshi took Kailte
Dan McCormack agus Dollaroi gacharísh benach Graham live an sunner near scuidech leis Glan agus fágan sun go make okay, they can so get Tiobraid Árann agus gear hawk on the score nish.
Hashe Teresh Kakta Ola Mistokun on our show Hashe Teresh a curl over in Nismo Sheer Nismo Spas again.
Bubbles in ish agus Cornistach on Bardor in a stack stick. Starud yet again Clár sa chole style ni don't go down 2 hit town. Patrick Kelly agus Andrew Fahey bet goed boy in son agus on the in park. Tá Darren Mooney fair through. Troch lan agus facht get Carl O'Connell. Stach smacht a go hauling a reach sonach on of local Patrick Vanner Maher agus tá skilling the Hamon le fishkin sa chloe seo agus stoilm gorbúta an the shin nach chloe nach fedlet the skilling a leir agus a reach son or the get patent to get Rory Hayes. Soos Fen Park get shoot. Tá John Dwyer sa cholaka het dúiste derry here so tarna leisio. Ach go hoog sé farvúd sínium at guileartha. Diach sé sin féin mar haring ge John Dwyer ach Shane O'Donnell agus tá gála cuithe a séad an sáinis the Fark Fenway Clár. Taj búir tá árdaige cosantóir a bhainachtáil cosantóir sin agus gan Hurát Conmach and Stitter Touring the Sun. The Cork of the Henna Peter Duggan.
Sarah Campus Gravshi Dullan Troella has she danced, you know, had to kind of the skill lady and she had Patch Collins and Orshin, she knows quarterback here in Leroy Douglas. Hagiri pass Fada Kirk Con Kean Con Dina Vallish Dak and Clehos call.
Well, Patrick Panamaher Curtis Shearer, who get David McInerney, Agus near Hanche Kinte. Leicester Tibber gach dalum sa goal chula bahe agus Rish McInerney or Ross Soos Fen Park ni chansen sach Kjaramach they get Tiobraid Árann Cluiche Leathcheannais Croce Kenton tugache sin marker dinach Tanavall Cushe Leshin Learhood Shane O'Donnell is again versa Kyle McCool agus is again Clár 3 chéile Kyle McCool ach in Counson get Carl O'Connell pick on ord Nish Lordach so sa John of Tussa in the Velican Park and Hussin come again Clár son Rory Hayes Stechan saw Deshan saw again Conman the style of Achtashin Block Alton the Conor McGrath la scale of young agus Tom Fox Hurtamach pass live a wine sa Cluiche Leathcheannais Cadigan the Minor Dollaroi and son Femarian Tiobraid Árann Ishil Traston the Park and Zach Bertamo Richter Banner and son agus in the Chinnishin Ross was Fen Park tá Tony Kelly Bertus the Hemana is Ahantugs is fair Nish Ishil Gearns and Achsara Stig Deshmata get Cananach Boy Dora Diana Verhouse for Fadden son Darren Mooney Tiobraid Árann well
Troelles Doki yeah Richard Dira Kahalokalli said you can character Kashev a old hand
David Fitzgerald acher a mass the Dussa well being right toward a baker and him already minu of Cadavir Tig a tacht ach range there and an hed ach shater derige ach doet han hier me greft 3 schachne drin durchgi Katik and Clár a gimmert fest a real gesa agus a point shop tashele fishkin de hand ach dan die groef agus schachn Bobby Duggan stechan sagus kriegt a gehalner Fadden son get Dara Curry
Gordu an Tiobraid Sean Rudd an rud a hot kind there bhíon le trí seachtain fiú trí seachtain na hógáil hat kind there the heel a cath ar fad gimmer de slí ára agus chun do dinta na ahrú chun bheith is muoineh go tapí ar cadis feidir at dhéanamh cadnach feidir at dhéanamh agus í lára clé agus í rihan cléthe trid de Forbert os ar gáir le Jack Brown is dócha agus Dan McCormack ach beidir is dul nachn ar a chéile ach sin an rud is ag tús an cléthe nó nuair brisin rudí nuair brisin an immer tíos agus há déise dína bheith smaoineh ar cadíad an riile an ceart go háin ar an réitúir ag rudí a bhíú ar cadtá dul a raig mar déanach darú déir chunas an cléthe úsáid níos móna an riile chunas dul le riham an cléthe chunas na rialacha há ann chunas immert nua a bhaine amach chun tú héna chur chun cín agus sin an rud agus seo an rud faoin bhachtas ar fadas tócha go bhfuil maitha Forbert contact caiit tú clí leis ar feid tamalaíon chun na scilna nua eiscint agus na móna difriúla chun na clé eiscint agus immert.
Sean O'Brien a bhí corteach tá sé cearclór agus tá an tríú gúlbáide in úsáid go Tiobraid Árann tá Brian Hogan sa chúla níosdóibh. Tá Alan Kelly idir smachta chináidir chóir sé níos duine duine be cheart a bheithansa agus é caibhann clitoristeach banner agus é taring pegáin lua níos tá ábhar brín insach bhí sé agus éiste sin slua sin de liúrig.
Well, I mean, look at Sean Rudd, you know, Keinte, he var riach de, agus rudí mar sin, Keinte nach sin de gírig bhfuil ein tríd coming out of spell, lín sin de gírig ein tríd neiscin de Scacod, ach, sin mar sa háis smáile comát, nar a hát down, a rian an slua.
Ach, de Lewis Cúpler, berechamo banner mahar, cúpla boutas, berechamo an réist, agus stonning go began in bug, den clippeach de buint leis, de súd fé láhar nach ní dóling, bhfuil ein chart na fac mar sin Brownta.
No, I can't be a leader. I can't stack agus hard sé ábhar í déanach ní dóid an greibh sí go dhéon sé ag déag nó.
When ábhar lua captain a haring chef.
Or bit ábhar lua, han ceart go tábhar ní lua.
Jack Brown in agus a rééis Cluiche Leathcheannais an son siúd ge Brendan Maherach buintear ag chofad le Conlon. The check go bheith sé seo cúla bhaintach agus tá sé chuile trast an bháide. Agus puck Garra nó cúna Garra stáilm a bheith sa.
Coslacht for mar rimánaí ceapas go raibh sé go raibh ar dul ar clé is cosúla go raibh Collins ag titim isteach ar thaobh lámh a clé ach cá sé an tro eile agus cinna ceart.
Ní Tony Kelly agus
well fear a bháin chun an céad cool I'm sure is tócha ón cóine.
Bhí san sciúil agus úntach ar fad le get fear bhaile Nis Fachta again good board and so Arhénig and Ira Hanig Slachats under David McInerney and then Shachin Kelly Forest Bar Coog Vint to Diego Clár Anish La Ballig Tidin Tarnalasha God gets to Bernard the score Cadanish again Dara Shelley Chitter the right Mahastino Gach on them stop again Fachtan Sage Bobbles the story Anish Ross Fantastic. Achter Aladdin and Clár. Which is fear rag of Vichit Pagani Begnisa Akli. Begnisa Moeber Dient to Conamara get Tiobraid Árann. Kinte and Miskilna, Agastarish, Shachon initiate. Lachatocha Fadle Conlon. Deshiga Dolchan Keen, Agasbergur, Shafel last month and Chris Cossanta.
Number go coach game campus grab sé díle goni in éin sport na hat down casa go happy son agus nach elisigen a cosm torn throw na vil to dollars no chitten siad mar sin bín sé goni a come go just like special ta hak a number go coach game here Alan Kelly
Cluiche Leathcheannais Paul Shannon at a develop an bark agus tá puck Éireachta Ella Brown and so nach a réis na full John Conlon plays the goal at the chéile called Cluiche van Slua agus he talk in sin mar immert Nish an a choler fadige Noel McGrath son toiste isteach mar lintáin
Rod níl nart at tasdal made sin or hot without a chur díach sa chóna mar sin
De Bruyne to Martian Peter Duggan but to trust in son agus tá Bobby Duggan feh ruúin san nach Peter Richter tarint agus tána cúile techt Another of son last month in Chris Custon the story go made a Garev.
Come here Garev.
Ta Cúig Fín to Brown to Pescilla sin agus Tiobraid Árann Rish Lecker Nosenson Godasach David McInerney Tachtamach Late Mata Gomahanson I guess the Tiobraid again the Velegas to get Paul Maher Stigger Mila Cholach McInerney reached well the Noel McGrath Eilher Stachanson Brendan Marnish Smacht the Godasach speed Dynach Gulu and slow talk skill in the minority and schlitter tech hot happy kruhe and smacht Komahaka Ian Galvin Stigger Tiobraid Árann tacht agus an Haval starting a bit Patrick Kelly town agus Dakar raw when I in Iverly Fishkin to go in the Korean Leshinish ta Scan Tastine and Chudis Moden Barkach and cool in the will Tiobraid Árann no cool Uvil Tiobraid Árann and Cossint Dakar the falls get a goal bar Brian Hogan starting Patash Dickinson Conlon Trastan the Park Das Tosh to get shoot Sard Agaspeg Cooney Garrett Ellenson Irecht Conor McGrath
Yeah, star fast Trasna it's just Kasula Gavilo go higher or have Cossint there and the Buggerly Rod got happy source and Clay or source the park Morris again and she had or have Cossint and General the High County Clár and Vandy's Farrax and Vandy's Agla can wait to show they know the hard on source Neil the Tipperding Tether okay to con real Leathcheannais no con Narta Usad I guess it takes us to the ghost all a year
yeah took a Jasson again Peter Duggan hang of all the again there a fehevlichen Bokkestach on Line count khone khurfes macht agus count khon beder a cool reimshoch shall khon Tiobraid Árann like a shin cool den Scohanson cool on a skilluler father get Jar Brown
I say to the Cassia Clay agus Line Fihi is talk agus say oh hold on campus culture over Hana Cooley's left na Hashi these more agus she don't put Tosh kai do with uside the point das
Shne Jaron son Hana gestach agus another far sag mir an Cluiche na Gulistige gehene mit or gemeschen de stig agus stig kunt waden Cluiche doch gemein kan dus die graan imrolie gehene veel den gommen Luke class gael maar vint weinig hege vir fe 3 fe kaher geel hans kat ka do stach ach pe gehene kaffe agus genoeg en so
Keith agus few ve errant have Liene in Akalois nur vierkant to ho for you nish had rege ve hound heise ko gewil gur na feder ho gewil dine chaktakas amacht agus de var son had rege go ni agus is rodi to geshin mar had Whitney slides agus these small but lesson gle agus agus na kanina kamarshe
de shon dog and reached count up position again agus e kon Leon agus tá Verna Iete bechek mach kook in de 20 match again voor wel maar vind je bootje lastig niet Josje Fakas Marcin kijk naar de gewoon tegen de 20 ik kan couple second in is gewoon een Clár is goal more green Boltonson galo kan lag je gesjes dag na macher tussen zo is je corrie stukes wel cool aan een vogel zo'n vachtige Conor McGrath and that we in Shane Tangerville is stitter.
In Doyle against the Derry in Chicago the Gart can Carso so call Marcin Shane on the off nor Hoshio coming in kite to flick career a canor shin few near Verienov I guess Darren Mooney via come air and Brian Hogan is talking via come air Garevshik can block Yenov near the end.
Is tradition so like Tiobraid Árann agus Gerga get John McGrath scoring so 8 punten die Derek agus ennade hege
Sigmore Winter McGrath is talking the pucken of Hogan Marcin mar had an outlook on the find the back had she toastelish on lead on the pony
Marcin Cook find to fact again John McGrath agus den Gedur Tranona on Pokemach Curroada agus talking the velige Brian Hogan for to Keen and son Patch Collins Maar door Tanata monitor dat zonder monitor voor Hogan door a veil na daaronut agus vi should have some how gizzy Kinter Hogan finara kuns maar Brian on ta past ars the park gage tacht stach agus mach on the top you know more dag chit stachs not kart
Yeah, agus she the geary she na agro to store ach mars Tarlian to come out as gael is doch nor hagad nimror trasne she the geary say sturu iad hen nor han nimror tacked on bar she beka customer no tosi no hashidation of vehicle agus chin han on nimror river and park so she school fiak and there slina will she exactly kill is doch will she the bad sagra se Clár show she the clean and really better of really small
well done Cúna Garrett Mihan Irégar agus bhí Tomás Hamilton ar an darna iireachtaí sé blúide anna jascadaíochta ach tá Tiobraid Árann 6.35pm an deirigh agus tá siad fibhrúin sa réist sártha ge hógan ach begortha agus gandát melinse se ar fad agus trínomad begáin beag fenahún le dul agus géirchá a get Tiobraid Árann le 2.25pm sa nis Tony Kelly an bouta 3 as a chéad tóca ag Peter Duggan ach lágíirecht ag dríadóir chlúniú nó bhaile é an bouta san chuil Tiobraid Árann agus tá ceann neamhdahan san agus 2.25pm ina seán
Immer talvíochta agus Rodanov se Clár shock a higher head nachil ní bhíon an béim shelf cínt agus caiitú é fiachas an fiú sa Clár Sáile inis sin mar sa háiseach tá sé go dasna skillne sinna eiscint ó John McGrath.
Cháineomt mar sin sinna bhuileá chuinnig 3 second is shelf an clitter a bhíon ag fearn chun túd fechúil bútar John McGrath bouta sanach búte go chalíise nó an bhróigad ar Alan Kelly nis seo seans Kaisif nach lasmo don lína fithe slaat gandát chun airiocht umláin a bhaint as an 10 seo agus tá sé fáca có fé John McGrath agus tá sé buinte go háling fé mar iad fás a sacr an cúlbáir a gas an trón
Díra gé agus is go súla bhfuil sé níos mó ná sé crota corp agus crota aig agus é á bhúla há sé tríis agus é nóla díra go bhain céine an cúlbáir a cheola an trómí ceart an trí ór.
Ní mór na graf san rádaríteach tóca ge hógan agus céinnig báicríocht níon siad carm beag pocanéide cechan iad a scarút na chéile nó iad a dhealú agus seachún na Tiobraid a ríistenis tá siad a críoch nó go láidir Noel McGrath. Stop chuir leis an gluaiseachtach fós na bheithaig machchan sanis chofad le Alan Flynn bhí seach an túirt fechúlach bhí sé ráda ón sprucach tá sé chuir a trastan saige Took a fechún sáraistig gan gúlbáide íirecht a bouta san ag Paul Maher 3 second na dul
Seo hé an féidir lá ar nós an císfeile níos leis an seachtach mar sa há an féidir lá an cinnig ceart an sin ná líráid a cumad chun an 3 second a bhuiine amach ach ábhraí níos decoration í dhéanamh san amán is tógach deising na Tiobraid Ignis.
Séidir an déidir ag David McInerney stáilim an son anna go bháil san ar amach go dtí Conlon Tiobraid Árann go cíacrach ar háir an clitar mar tugann siad tá an clogan ságus sa léir agus chéan na chéine gohfuil an tám geola bheith caite agus tá an feithneomatach Brahad Ger Alan Kelly inis agus seachón inis Ger Brown ar éis tá cúlfachta ag riime seo agus fiúd amach ag an bouta san
sé cóne Sean Deis an cóna garir de hógáil Sean Deis céá chun seasa bó a chóir
Nis tá
reintim nóra cochad é
Noel McGrath stólim
Noel agus John le seasa lena chéile
Noel a hóca gan ragracht ar hénig cair sé cúla gáiltan sa méid sin dianta go deasaige sáratheiste gan lína fósáil agus sárathe fé chó an son ag an gosan tóir agus well cúna Garrett eile Patrick O'Connor fé chó an son
an é an slí is fear é a róla amach mar sin sin mar níla an parksize gahar soas comma
Snédíocht tá dianta nóla réist buirteteach agus sárathe réiste go cúlbáide drama siar amach go heirabal
há sé éis an beocht in éis sé sé asna beidir an túsan an dara letha há sé trééis take chun cíine éis agus nó gra ríis
an tríúirecht agus é sárathe réist an bouta ar línig an David McInerney agus tá sé hart mar chórach agus is iad an Clár a bheith sa chluthe ceanaiseach tá go chéine ina seaamh timpplaring sa go chéine tóca lei sin go háirithe an dáneom a dearnach a bhí 4 chrám a túil ach sé críoch agus dearna mart go mbeidh an Clár sa chluthe Ceannis an sa ach bhí gaiscí gur fuair de bhílann san 5 faointe a bhí le sparálacha ag deire na himmeran san Tiobraid Árann ach níor chéal Tiobraid Árann gan cá agus fíorchahan san ach an Clár maiste agus a ghaileh bhí híl a bheith sa chluthe Ceannis.
Agus tá Peter Duggan an léacha for 5 faointe is fethead an Clár an seo tróna takeach an focail a bheith eling. It was pretty dramatic there at the end, Peter.
Yeah, Jesus, my hands were in my mouth. I couldn't believe it there. How many 65s were there at the end there? 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Jesus, nerve-wracking is considering that we were up 12 with 2 minutes left.
Exactly. Now you got 5 great scores there this afternoon. What's it like compared to another
the atmosphere here is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely brilliant to be able to play here in Fenway Park. Like if I look back in 20 years' time and I wasn't here, I'd fair regret it knowing that all my friends are all out here. It's actually unbelievable. Looking around here, everyone shouting and roaring. It's such an amazing atmosphere.
And what about it from the hurling perspective?
It's a brilliant game. Very, very interesting game. Unreal to watch too. I'm sure I can't wait when we're all together later on looking back at all the goals. Because you know yourself when you're at home watching hurling games, seeing the goals are the greatest part of the game. Like you're obviously going to prefer to see a 4-19 to 3-18 game rather than just all points. Like so it's brilliant here that it's just a completely all goals affair. Like
heading off now to play Galway in the final.
Yeah, sure.
Another good one.
We'll go in and recover now and we'll see how that happens.
All right, Manu, Peter Duggan. All right, Gurmagat, so Peter Duggan and Shin. Leach the Himmerhan Southern Clár Tróna and You've Brisha one Ella the Togan to Nishuing Marshin. Beckham be the Ragging Glehe Canish is in Clár Agus Gailef Strish the Vogrisha.
AIG Insurance, proud sponsor of the AIG Fenway Hurling Classic.
Give me a whole wheat bagel, toasted jelly only.
In New York City today, workers at McDonald's and Wendy's and a bunch of other fast food joints walked off the job demanding better pay and the right to unionize.
I would tell my mom, you're going to get in trouble, you're going to get arrested, you're going to get deported. My husband would tell me that you cannot be afraid to lift your voice and to express your opinion.
Fíorskell, cé bheithos na bráide, Zardín, ag carúhéis híneag.
Oh, he's here.
Hello, Mary. Isn't this lovely?
It's just a few things I picked up along the way.
Sorry, it's a bit cold in here. Gas boiler's acting up.
Sure, I could take a wee look at that for you.
I'd like you to leave.
Never use an unregistered gas installer. Visit rgii.ie.
Jim by Thai. Togetherness. A connection beyond man and machine. Technology with soul. It's the Mazda way. The all-new Mazda CX-5. Jim by Thai. Drive together.
1, 2, 3, 4. I know what you wanna do.
Caramel, hazelnut, nutty spread, and chocolate. Toffee brings together everything.
All my favorites having fun. All together now, let's fun.
There's so much fun in Toffee. Get free fitting on kitchens at Cash and Carry Kitchens, plus a whole lot more. Order your free glossy 52-page brochure, which is packed full of inspiration. Book your free personal consultation with one of our expert designers. Then get your new kitchen installed free of charge, saving hundreds of euro. Call in store for details.
This is an urgent appeal. East Africa is on the brink of famine, and children are dying of starvation. They desperately need your help. For as little as €4, you can help provide life-saving food for a child. Text FOOD to 57666 to donate by phone. Please, text FOOD to 57666 now.
The Sky Black Friday sale is now on. Right now you'll get a free 32-inch LG TV when you join Sky TV. From just $29.50 a month. Plus, you'll get Sky Q, the next generation box, so you can record and store more of your favourite shows. Good. So, get a free 32-inch LG TV when you join Sky TV. Hurry, offer ends 30th of November. Simply search Sky Black Friday.
AIG Insurance, proud sponsor of the AIG Fenway Hurling Classic.
Okay, so an Clár mar sin, treis is doch I cabahart the Tiobraid Árann tachtasteach lethe vider glan an nuachtar bheith treis áirithe. Ach deir hir hal golóir denta ag Clár agus tá sí trí go dtín Leathcheannais mar sin. Agus seo goibh na scórna ón dách Leathcheannais bhí going tránón na nniuh níos luatha. Bhuaigh gailibh á clia chuig a trochané. Agus bhí cuasaí níos tana idir an Clár agus Tiobraid Árann cuaig a bhí atra faoi cheann scríbe. Chuige ag an Clár, dada cuaig ag Tiobraid Árann. So an Clár agus gailibh ag imirte naige chéile ag a hochtachlog an na hhéir an tránón na nniuh in san Leathcheannais. Okay, Canaras tá golóra an Áraig sa cheantar áirithe seo ó thaobh na pelle, ó thaobh na hamánaide, agus sa chás áirithe seo ó thaobh na camógaíochta.
Camogie is the women's version of hurling. So when I found out that Worcester had a team, I was all over it. You know what I mean? And it just kind of started from there. And you know, I took a good whack that first practice and I shook it off and been loving it ever since, and I don't think I'll ever stop playing.
Camogie is something that we really are trying to get going as a club, and we're very excited about it. It's actually girls hurling, and it's just called Camogie in Ireland. So this year we've been very fortunate. We had a couple of girls try out the team. Again, we've been promoting to get girls, and they've been a tremendous addition to our club.
It's kind of difficult because you have to find a girl who's willing to get physical, and the guys don't really let up just because you're a girl. I mean, it's like lacrosse, baseball, hockey, all on the field. So girls who maybe have had lacrosse background, field hockey background, maybe interested, just taking it to the next level.
Tina and I are the only two that have stuck with it here continuously. You know, we're really the ones that are going out there saying, looking to the ladies when we're out at these different places, talking to them, hey, come pick up a stick, come pick up a ball, come talk to us.
To them, it's something new that they found, and they actually like it. So what it means to me is that hurling is that good a game, that people will like it even though they don't know it from the start.
Okay, so sin beganin den obaratá dal Áraig ó thaobh na camógaíochta a chur chan ceann sa cheantar, ach duine bháin go bhfuil anna chuail fadaige in san méide hátar luin ó thaobh na camógaíochta, chomáile ó thaobh na pelle agus ó thaobh na hamána. Is se méar a bhastún sin Marty Walsh a fear gur tháinig a bhaintear sulla an tathair ó Chárna agus a bháthar ó Rosmuc carna mblianta ach rugad agus tógad Marty an so in san gahar is sé méara an na háirte seo é agus labhríomar leis beganin níos luatha fada bhí Cluiche na Gaillimhe agus áthad lia dal Áraig. Marty, it's a massive occasion for the people of Boston and beyond, I'm sure. How do you feel as mayor of the city to be welcoming the Hurling Classic here this afternoon?
I love it. Second time now it's happened here, and I love it. Even this year is a little more special because my family's Galway, and having the champions here in Fenway Park is incredible.
And for growing the sport here in Boston and indeed in the broader sense, I suppose, here in the United States. You were here 2 years ago. You saw how this worked. How did the public embrace it?
It was big time embracing. I mean, everyone loves it. It's a fast sport. It's like hockey kind of on a field, and a lot of kids love watching it. And there's a lot more kids here today, I noticed. There's a lot of Gaelic football that goes on in Boston, but now you're going to start seeing the hurling coming on strong, I think.
Identity is hugely important for the Irish people here in Boston. Hurling is our national game. Has it got a long-term future here?
I think it does. You know, when you have it on TV, when the championships and the playoffs are played on TV here, there's a big broadcast that watches it. So people love the sport, and it's a fast sport, and I think people like the fact that it's so fast and it's exciting, and I think that, that's what keeps people into sports. And when you get to sports that are passive and less exciting, people don't flock to it. But I think something like this would happen, especially here in Massachusetts, in America. We have so many. Galway just scored. You have so many people from all over Ireland here, especially today. You have Galway in the crowd, you have Dublin in the crowd, Tip and Clare in the crowd, you have Cork and Kerry in the crowd. Every county is represented here today in Boston.
Boston is a sports-mad city. We have the Red Sox, we've got New England, we have the Bruins, we have the Celtics.
And we have the Galway team.
And the Galway team. I want you to give me a prediction. Who's going to win the Classic this afternoon?
I feel good about Galway, but they might want to give somebody else a chance. We'll see. They won it last time they were here, so I'm not sure if they want to let somebody else have it. You know, this is one trophy. The other one's the real one.
Gurabíle Magan.
Fecca Mehu.
Agus chuma tá an táneiste Francis Fitzgerald treéis taxiús go dtín taobhlín le focail le bheithe a ling tá fáilte rót. Agus tá tú an seo é Boston an deire seachtainna seo céin fá.
Is mór an áir bheithan seo sa Boston leis IDA son an Realtish. I'm delighted to be here. This fantastic sporting occasion, showcasing our national sport with 30,000 people here and really honouring the Boston Irish heritage. I'm here with the IDA, meeting lots of American business people interested in making investments in Ireland, and with some great Irish companies here as well.
So we're trying to get investment into Ireland, but from the hurling perspective, we're trying to get hurling exported to America. How do you feel things have gone today?
It seems to be going very well. A big success. Second time it's been done, and certainly scope for more, I think. Everyone's very excited about today, and you know, to see so many people here, it's a great atmosphere and a terrific showcase for our sport.
And very different to what we might see at home. From the hurling point of view and from the enjoyment point of view, how have you thought of the two matches we've seen so far?
Well, I think it's been great. I mean, the crowd are really getting involved, as you can see. There's a lot of interaction, and I've been wandering around along the stands, and you know, people are really enjoying it. And it's a great opportunity for Irish America to get together as well. And you know, a lot of visitors over, and all of those who've organised it are very happy, I think, with it. So it's a great occasion, and another big connection between Ireland and America here in Boston.
And I'm sure you'll be setting out the clarion call whenever the Bostonians and America at large comes to visit Ireland next year. It's all for Croke Park.
Absolutely.
All right. Gurabíle Magan agus tháineiste Learting and Shaw. Okay, tá brise bháin eile le tógan tanising mar sin an Clár atá trí go dtín Cluiche Leathcheannais an sós sa Super 11s iad hain agus gaiile bheith teacht ar a bhád sa fáinnig idir.
AIG Insurance, proud sponsor of the AIG Fenway Hurling Classic.
The first time I used this bus was probably back in 1977 when I went over on trial to Celtic.
There's the 30 over trial. Harms like half the chubby batter, up we are like the league, and I just walk or shock it Dervin.
I did, but if you don't grab my one year abroad, Harms a dog, you have to ask him in there. Standard shedding last question in the world.
Was class ho, Stranoa, a toss no iron, Chehola.
Be surprised how many fellas get it done. Hattie?
No, it's my credit reunion today. I need to look my best. Either I get this car loan or my girlfriend starts getting lifts with Gregory.
Did you say affordable?